Welcome to Learning English from People.
Bill Clinton, the great president with big trouble. How can a leader be so loved and so criticized? He brought America years of peace and a strong economy. But a personal scandal almost destroyed his presidency. This is the story of a gifted and complex man. This is the story of Bill Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States. His full name is William Jefferson Clinton, but people usually call him Bill. His story begins in a town called Hope in Arkansas. William Jefferson Blythe III was born there in 1946. His birth was marked by sadness. His father died in a car accident just 3 months before. This early loss was very important. It shaped the young boy's life, and he always looked for connection with other people. His mother, Virginia, was strong and full of life. She went to New Orleans to study nursing. Young Bill lived with his grandparents. They owned a small grocery store. In the South at that time, life was segregated. This meant black people and white people were kept separate, but his grandparents treated everyone fairly. They gave food and help to customers of all races. This was an early lesson for Bill about community and justice. In 1950, his mother returned. She married a man named Roger Clinton. The family moved to a town called Hot Springs. Bill soon took his stepfather's last name, but their home was not a happy place. Roger Clinton was an alcoholic and had a bad temper. He was often violent toward Bill's mother. The house was full of tension. One day, when Bill was 14, he did something brave. He was tall and strong for his age. During a fight, he stood between his stepfather and his mother. He told the man to face him instead. The physical violence in the home stopped after that. This difficult childhood taught Bill how to be a peacemaker. It also made him very good at understanding the feelings of others. At 15, he legally changed his last name to Clinton. School became a safe place for Bill Clinton. He was an excellent student and loved to read. He was also a talented musician. He played the tenor saxophone and was the best in the state. For a while, he thought about becoming a professional musician, but he felt his true talent was somewhere else. 2 events in 1963 showed him his future path. First, he visited Washington, D.C. as a student leader. In the White House Rose Garden, he shook the hand of President John F. Kennedy. This moment inspired him deeply. The second event was watching Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech on television. The speech's message of hope and equality moved him so much that he memorized it. His dream was now clear. He wanted to work in politics and public service. Clinton went to Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. He loved being close to the center of American politics. He was a popular student and won class elections. He also got a job working for Arkansas Senator J. William Fulbright. Fulbright was a powerful voice against the Vietnam War. In 1968, Clinton graduated. He won a Rhodes Scholarship, a special award to study at Oxford University in England. His time in England was a period of great change in the world. The Vietnam War was happening, and it troubled him. He joined protests against the war. He had to decide if he should join the army. This was a difficult choice for many young men at the time. He received a high number in the draft lottery. This meant he probably would not have to go to war. Years later, some people would criticize his actions. They said he avoided serving in the military. Others said he was a young man who followed his conscience. After Oxford, Clinton went to Yale Law School. This was one of the best law schools in America. There, in the library, he met a brilliant student named Hillary Rodham. She was smart, focused, and strong. He was charmed by her energy and intelligence. They fell in love and became a powerful team. They worked on political campaigns together and shared a passion for public service. After they graduated, Bill wanted to go home. He convinced Hillary to move with him to Arkansas. He began teaching law at a university there. But Clinton's real goal was politics. In 1974, he ran for Congress. He was young and full of energy. He lost the election, but it was very close. Everyone saw that he was a rising star. 2 years later, he was easily elected as Arkansas's Attorney General. Then, in 1978, he ran for governor. He was only 31 years old. He won, becoming the youngest governor in the country. People called him the boy governor. His first term as governor was not easy. His team was young and made some mistakes. They passed a new car tax that was very unpopular. The voters felt he was not listening to them. In 1980, they voted him out of office. It was a big defeat. Clinton said he was now the country's youngest ex-governor. This failure was a hard lesson. He learned he needed to be more humble and to listen to the people. He spent the next 2 years traveling across Arkansas. He met with voters and apologized for his mistakes. He promised he had changed. In 1982, he made an amazing comeback. He won back the governorship. He then served as governor for the next 10 years. During this time, he became a national leader. He was known as a New Democrat. This was a new kind of Democrat who was more moderate. They believed in a strong economy and responsible government spending. His biggest success as governor was education reform. He wanted to make Arkansas schools much better. He asked his wife, Hillary, to lead the reform committee. It was a difficult job, but she succeeded. The new laws improved schools across the state. His work as governor made him famous across the country. But there were also problems. Stories about his personal life and business deals began to appear. These stories would follow him for years. In 1991, Clinton decided to run for president. President George H.W. Bush was popular after the Gulf War. Not many Democrats wanted to challenge him, but Clinton saw a chance. His campaign started well, but it soon faced a crisis. A woman claimed she had a long affair with him. The story was in all the newspapers. It looked like his campaign was over. In a key moment, Bill and Hillary Clinton appeared on the TV show 60 Minutes. He admitted he had caused pain in my marriage, but he denied the specific stories. Hillary sat next to him, strong and supportive. This interview saved his campaign. He finished second in the New Hampshire primary election. It was a surprising result. He told the world, "I'm the comeback kid." The nickname stayed with him. He won the Democratic nomination and faced President Bush in the election. The American economy was not doing well. Clinton's campaign focused on this single issue. A famous sign in his campaign office said, "It's the economy, stupid." He connected with ordinary people. He understood their worries about jobs and money. He promised change and a better future. In November 1992, Bill Clinton was elected the 42nd President of the United States. His first years as president had some problems. His team made some early mistakes. His first big project was a plan for universal health care. First Lady Hillary Clinton led the effort. But the plan was very complex and many people opposed it. The plan failed, and it was a major defeat for his administration. In the 1994 midterm elections, the Republican Party won control of Congress. This was a big loss for Clinton. But once again, Clinton made a comeback. He started working with Republicans on some issues. He signed a major trade agreement and a popular crime bill. Most importantly, the American economy began to grow very quickly. The rise of the internet created millions of new jobs. The country was peaceful and prosperous. By 1996, Clinton was very popular. He easily won re-election. His second term should have been a great success. The economy was the strongest it had been in decades. In 1998, the government had a budget surplus. This meant it was taking in more money than it spent. It was the first surplus in 30 years. In foreign policy, he used the military to stop ethnic violence in Bosnia and Kosovo. He also helped bring peace to Northern Ireland. But all of this success was soon covered by a dark cloud. A scandal grew from a lawsuit by a woman named Paula Jones. During that case, Clinton was asked questions under oath. He had to swear to tell the truth. He was asked about a young White House intern named Monica Lewinsky. He denied having a sexual relationship with her. This was a lie. An independent lawyer, Kenneth Starr, investigated the president. For months, Clinton denied the story to the public. He famously said, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky." But there was evidence that proved he was lying. In August 1998, he finally went on television. He told the American people that he did have an inappropriate relationship. The country was shocked. The political fallout was huge. In December 1998, the House of Representatives impeached President Clinton. This is a formal charge of serious wrongdoing. He was charged with lying under oath and blocking justice. He was only the second president in American history to be impeached. The Senate then held a trial, but they did not have enough votes to remove him from office. So, Clinton was acquitted and stayed president. It was a strange time. Many people did not approve of his personal behavior, but they thought he was doing a good job as president. His approval ratings were actually very high during the crisis. He finished his presidency as a very popular leader, but the impeachment scandal became a permanent part of his story. After he left the White House in 2001, Bill Clinton began a new life. He started the Clinton Foundation. This is a large charity that works on global problems like AIDS and climate change. He became a popular speaker around the world. He remained an important voice in the Democratic Party, helping both Barack Obama and his wife, Hillary, in their presidential campaigns. He worked with other former presidents to help after natural disasters. He became a respected global statesman. Bill Clinton's personality is full of contrasts. He has a brilliant political mind and a deep knowledge of policy. He has a special ability to connect with people from all backgrounds. His optimism and empathy are famous. But this gifted public leader also had a reckless side. His personal mistakes almost cost him everything. Many people believe he was a great president but a flawed man. In recent years, people have looked at his past behavior differently, especially his relationship with Monica Lewinsky. In the end, Bill Clinton's impact on America is clear. His centrist politics moved the Democratic Party and made it successful again. He led the country during a time of great economic growth and relative peace. He showed that a Democrat could be good for business and strong on crime. His legacy, however, is complicated. It is a mix of great achievements and great personal failures. He was the comeback kid who often had to recover from his own mistakes. His life is a powerful story about talent, ambition, and the complex nature of a leader.